Hi, hello all. I am your Bensi ma'am here. Today's topic is all about adjectives and its kinds of adjective. Yes, shall we start? Let's all join hands, close our eyes, ask God's blessing to in today's class. Prayer. Almighty, grant us the strength and the courage to carry on a lot's going on around us. It is not easy to become despondent. Our energy and motivations are constantly being tested. Don't let the pressure of life push us down. Help us not to quit, but to keep going on at a steady pace. Amen. Shall we go on with the class? What is all about today's topic? Adjective. An adjective is a word that describes a noun. An adjective is the word that describes a noun. What is the meaning of noun? Shall we just recall what is mean by noun? Yes, a noun is the name of a person, place, animal or thing, ideas or emotion. In short, we call it as naming words. So, what are the naming words? For example, to find out an adjective, adjective describes a noun. Okay, first one, funny clown. Which is an adjective? Funny is an adjective, which is the noun clown. The clown is being described as so funny. So, adjective describes a noun. Adjective is a word that describes a noun. Hot desert. Hot desert describes a place. Broken egg. It describes a thing. Busy mom. It describes a person. Red apple describes a fruit. Shiny penny. It describes a thing. Fun park describes a place. Old man describes a person. Quiet library. It describes the library place. Thirsty camel describes a animal. Smelly garbage describes the thing. So, an adjective is the word that describes a noun. I hope everyone are clear. Shall we go on with the definition? Definition. An adjective is the word that qualifies a noun. Let's all repeat it. An adjective is a word that qualifies a noun. An adjective is a word that qualifies the noun. It tells how much, how many, or what kind a person, place, or thing is. An adjective is a word that qualifies a noun. It tells how much, how many, what kind a person, place, or thing is. This is the definition. So, when we know the definition clearly, we will be able to find out which is the adjective in the sentence. Shall we go on? An adjective answers these questions. What are the questions? What kind? Which one? How many? Those. These adjectives, if you ask some questions to the sentence, you will know which one is the adjective. What kind? The apple is in green color. What kind? What color is the apple is? What kind? Green. How old is the boy? How old is the boy? Describes the boy. The park is round. Describes the park. She is the strong boy. Sorry, he is the strong boy. Describes the person. Which one? This is my book. That is his book. These are my books. Those are his books. So this, that, those describe the which one, which book is his book and which book is my book. How many? How many describes how much of quantity or number. 2. He is 2 years old. few. Give me few sugar. Few amount of food. 300. Give me $300. 2/3. Give me 2/3 of the sugar you have. He gave all the wealth to the poor. All. He gave all the wealth. It describes the wealth that he gave to the poor. Those. Those are her books. Whose book? Her. Mariam's, companies. It denotes someone's. It also answers the question what kind, which one, how many, and those. Kinds of adjective: quality, quantity, number, demonstrative, interrogative. Let's all join together and say this. How many kinds of adjective is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. Shall we all say it? Quality, quantity, number, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective. Is once again quality adjective, quantity adjective, number adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective. Shall we go on with the first one? Adjective of quality. An adjective that tells us about kind of person, a place, or a thing. An adjective that tells us about kind of a person, place, or thing we are referring to is called an adjective of quantity. We are referring someone in a special kind. Which person is he, what kind of a person, or what kind of the place, or what kind of a thing. So shall we start with an example? Mukesh Ambani is a wealthy man. What kind of man he is? He is a wealthy man. I read an interesting book. Sorry, there is an error in the sentence. I read an interesting book. So, what books do you read? You read only interesting books. Adjective of quality. Adjective of quality answers what kind of. This is the question to find whether it is adjective of quality. What kind of a man is Mukesh Ambani? Mukesh Ambani is a wealthy man. The same way, when you ask the question, it will has the answer in the sentence itself. He is a brave person. What kind of a person he is? He is a brave person. Gives an answer. She has a beautiful voice. What kind of voice she has? Beautiful. If it answer what kind, it denotes the adjective of quality. It denotes adjective of quality. Shall we go on with the next? Adjective of quantity. Adjective of quantity. The word quantity itself defines how much of thing. An adjective that tells how much of things we are referring to is called adjective of quality. Shall we go on with our definition once again? An adjective that tells how much of a thing we are referring to is called adjective of quantity. An adjective that tells how much of a thing we are referring to is called adjective of quantity. For an example, Ahmad ate whole chapati. Ahmad ate whole chapati. How much did Ahmad eat? The whole. I drank the milk in the cup. All the milk in the cup. That denotes how much milk did you drink. It is he drank all the milk. It denotes the complete milk is being finished by him. So we will know that how much of quantity that someone is consuming or someone is having in the sentence. Yes, how much of a thing is referring to adjective of quality. For what is the next that is next to adjective of quantity is adjective of number, because both go in hand. The quantity is referred as well as number is also referred. An adjective that tells the number of person, animal or thing that we are referring to or in order is called adjective of number. Yes, shall we repeat it? An adjective that tells the number of person, place, number of person, animal or thing we are referring to or in what order is called as adjective of number. Yes, let's repeat it again. An adjective that tells the number of person, animal or thing. It denotes number. Okay, in what order? In what order? It also answers the question how many. Okay, it answers the question how many. For example, the boy have two balloons. So how many balloons does the boy has? Two balloons. Karan Karana got only 5 marks in English. So Karan got only just 5 marks in English. How many marks? 5. It's mentioning how many. What is the score? So what order or what number is called as adjective of number. So it is easy to find out what kind of sentence is this. Adjective of number, adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number we have completed. Shall we go on with next? Demonstrative adjective. An adjective which is used to point out a person, an animal or a thing is called as demonstrative adjective. Shall we go on with repeat the definition again? An adjective which is used to point out a person, an animal or a thing is called as demonstrative adjective. It is nothing but it specifically points out this is this is the property of someone or something. Okay, this animal is it's specific. If you take cat is a breed of what? Guess it. Okay, yes, this is a pilot pen. That is my house. You're demonstrative. You're specifically saying out or pointing out a person, place or thing. What is mean by demonstrative? Things, person, place or things. What are the examples? That, this, those. These are the 4 demonstrative adjectives. Shall we all repeat it again? This, that, these, those. This, that, these, those. This, that, these, those. What are the 4 demonstrative adjective? Is nothing but it comes for singular and plural. It comes for singular and plural. Here and there. It is nothing but which place it denotes. You have to mention it now. You have to point it out. Which place it is. This is his book. That is my book. These are his books. Those are my books. It refers to, is it here, at present here, or it is little far away from you. This, these, that, those. This, that are for singular. These, those for plural. So you know what is meant by a demonstrative adjective? Yes, this, that, these, those. This, that, these, those. Shall we go on with the next? Possessive adjective. An adjective shows a possessive or a belonging is called as possessive adjective. The name itself contains the definition. Yes or no? Showing your possession. Which things that belongs to you. You are specifying that it's only from, it is mine. So, this is my bottle. His coat got wet in the rain, sorry. So, this is my bottle that belongs to you. That is his coat. It belongs to him. You're specifically mentioning that it is being possessed by him or her or yourself. So, an adjective shows a possession. An adjective shows a possession or belonging is called possessive adjective. Okay, shall I go on with next? We have a brief definition for possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. So, shall we go on with it? This is my book and not your book. This is my book and not your book. If it's adjective, possessive adjective, this book is mine and not yours. This book is mine and not yours. Sounds to be more natural. It is it is nothing but there is a difference between possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. My, mine, your, yours, his, her, hers. It also has, it don't get used with possessive pronouns. Are, ours, your, yours, their, theirs. So this defines that possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. So this is the difference between what which comes for singular, which comes for plural, which comes for adjective, and which comes for pronoun. Possessive pronoun and possessive adjective. Okay, shall we go on to the next? Interrogative adjective. Interrogative adjectives are used to ask questions about the noun. All this time we were actually asking who questions to the sentence. What kind, how many, how much, whose is this, which one. These were the questions we were asking to find out what kind of adjective that belongs to. But interrogative adjective is it is actually a question asking about the noun. Okay, where, what, which one, those. This is actually, there is a question form of sentence itself, so there is no other go. Adjective qualifies the noun, as well as this is the question that qualifies the, it is also modifies the noun. Okay, where is my shoe? What movie do you want to see? Which hot sauce is your favorite? Whose car is this? These are the questions that comes under interrogative adjective. Shall we start? Where, what, which, and whose. Again, where, what, which, and whose. Yes. What are the types of adjective did we see today? Yes. First definition for adjective. Adjective qualifies the noun or a pronoun. First type, adjective of quality, adjective of quantity, adjective of number, demonstrative adjective, interrogative adjective, possessive adjective. If you like the video, do not forget to subscribe and share. Thank you for watching.